What's up everybody? My name's Anthony Rogers and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe that 2018 is almost over and 2019's just around the corner, but honestly, I am ready for it, and here's why. I've been writing out my goals for 2019, my to-dos, my bucket list, my New Year's resolutions, if you will, and as I was doing so, I realized that a lot of the goals I had planned for myself are pretty generic goals that anyone could pretty much benefit from. So I came up with this idea, and what I'm gonna do is take each of the 5 goals that I'm gonna tell you about shortly and make a video for each topic individually on how to get the goal started and how to reach that goal. That way, not only will I have a little more incentive to go chase those goals, but hopefully you'll do them with me. And here's why. About halfway through 2019, I'm planning on making a follow-up video to see how I've progressed on those goals. And if you've done them with me, we'll be able to compare, and it'll be a little competitive. We'll see who's been able to reach the goals and who hasn't. And no harm done if you haven't, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to nail each one of them out of the park. So with that being said, here are my top 5 goals for a successful 2019. Goal number 1, and introverts, this one's for you. It's to socialize, push your limits, and get out and meet some new people. Now let me explain, because up until about 2 years or so ago, I was extremely introverted. I was really reserved. I didn't talk to many people outside of my close friend group. But then some stuff happened in my life that really gave me this urge to go out and meet some new people. And I do not regret it in the slightest. Even in just the 2-year span, my confidence and self-esteem have just grown so much from me trying to push myself to do things that I wouldn't normally have done if I hadn't had that urge, that motivation to get out and do so. So, even still, for 2019, I'm hoping to grow more, be able to push my limits, be more social, talk to some new people. So introverts, I know this one's gonna be hard for you, but that is goal number 1. Goal number 2, I originally just had to further my career. That was just something that me personally, I wanted to work on. But for the sake of everybody, I also want to include being able to budget better. And that's understanding how much you spend, how much you're making, and knowing where your money is going. Because once you do so, you will feel infinitely more comfortable with your relationship with money, as well as just how much you're living day to day. And whether you're a college student that's just going to school right now and trying to pay off those student loans that you've got down the road, or you're a working individual, everyone can stand to be a little safer with their money and to save a little more, put some in the bank so that you aren't kicking yourself in the butt later about it. Goal number 3 is the oh so traditional exercise more. And I've been pretty active, but I have definitely let my exercise routine fall by the wayside, and that's really just been poor time management on my part. So for 2019, I'm planning on being a lot more preemptive, have my schedule out, allowing myself that time to go out and exercise, because when you feel physically fit, you're like, physical, mental well-being, everything feels so much greater. So 2019 is going to be a good year for getting back into shape. And I know everybody says that, but I've got a plan and we're gonna go through it in the next video. But physical fitness, huge. Number 4 is being creative and allowing yourself to have a creative outlet. Even you analytical people out there should have some form of creative outlet that allows you to just feel more expressive and pour out your heart and soul into something artistic. For me, it's making these videos, it's writing music. Personally, I want to improve at making videos. I want to get better at this process. That way I can, feel accomplished about what I'm doing. But at the same time, it's also been taking away from my ability to write music. So for me, my goal is to not only get better at making vlogs, but to give myself more time to work on my music, because both of them are really fulfilling to me. But for everybody, I feel like just having a creative outlet and giving yourself the time to focus on it is a really good goal for 2019. As far as helping you to just feel good throughout the year. The last goal that I have for 2019 is one that seems really simple at face value, but is actually extremely hard to master. And that's just staying more mindful. And whether I'm going to work and listening to the radio, drinking my hot chocolate, or taking Baxter for a walk, or hanging out with my friends and family, I always feel like there's this untapped level of happiness and enjoyment that can be reached from just focusing on the present moment. And that's really hard to do. It's really hard to clear out all of that clutter and junk that's going around through your head. But once you do so, it can make every minute feel just so much better. So for 2019, being more mindful is goal number 5. So there you have it. Those are my 5 goals for a successful 2019. I encourage you to follow them with me and get a little competitive because it's going to be an amazing time. If you have some other goals outside of these 5 that you'd want me to join in on as well, leave those below and I'll try them out. But as always, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. That's all I had for today, so I hope to see you next time.